Hi. Okay, hi, You Can Heal family. That 16-year-old of mine, I'm telling you, I started recording this video like 10 minutes ago. And here she comes home, just disrupting the whole flow. So welcome to this channel. If it's your first time, my name is Shena Major. And I am your life coach because you're watching this video now. And I help people heal from unhealthy relationships so they learn to love themselves. You know, I'm just going to keep going because she's just going to keep picking at me, and this is going to go on and on. My goodness. Yeah, so I wanted to talk a little bit today about trusting, and I have a little story for you. So today, I got a message on Messenger because I'm trying to, what am I trying to do? I'm trying to raise some money for ballet for my daughter. So I'm selling things as part of my financial plan that I'm working through. And there's this dining room set that my mom actually doesn't need. So she said, hey, go ahead. And then whatever you get for it, you can add to your, what you're raising. So I got a message, and this person was like, oh, how I would like to buy it. How can you take payment? This app, that app. So we ended up choosing one that we both had. And the one he had was like a business account, and mine wasn't attached to that. So anyways, he was telling me how you can go ahead and just send back the extra amount that the item didn't cost so that you can get the rest of the money released. And I was like, that sounds a little fishy. Now, my point I'm trying to make is normally the old Shena would have fell for it because the emails that I got looked totally from the right company, the same logo. I mean, everything looked tip-top shape. But that little voice inside of me was like, that thing that when something just doesn't feel right, it's not. So I ended up, calling the company, and they're like, no, that's a scam, ma'am. And I knew that. And my point is this: a lot of times we know things don't feel right, aren't right, don't look right. You just know. And that's the Holy Spirit, that's your intuition, that's, women's instinct. These are the types of things we call it, but it's really you knowing you and listening to that voice and acting on that. And I know this example, to most people, it's like, duh, that's a no-brainer. But the point I'm trying to make is when we're coming out of relationships, or if we're in relationships that aren't healthy, we tend not to trust that gut feeling we get about something. And we've got to start to listen to that, because that's our clue. That's the Holy Spirit nudging us. That's our indicator that I need to make a smarter choice within the situation I'm in now, and see that I stand up for myself, that I speak up for myself, and I say what I need to say in a way that honors myself, and also doesn't leave the other person feeling offended. Not that we're people pleasing, but we still want to use our words in a loving and kind way. I always think of Proverbs 31, and it says, loving kindness was on her lips. That's a loose paraphrase, but basically, at all times, we need to have kindness on our lips. Even if we're trying to get a point across, we still don't have to be mean and nasty about it. And that's what happened when I the guy was calling me on the messenger. And I had said, I need a minute to look into this, and I'll get back to you. And it turned out, and I was very nice. I'm like, I'm not able to do this. You're still welcome to the furniture if you want to come, and pay cash and do the transaction that way. But I reached out, and this is not on the up and up. And he ended up hanging up the phone. And it just reminded me of all the years when I didn't stand up for myself, and I didn't speak up for myself, and I went along with whatever the other person wanted because I didn't want to offend, and I didn't know how to use my voice, and it was just more comfortable for me to stay small instead of rising to the occasion and listening to God, the Holy Spirit, and trusting that. So that's what I'm encouraging you to do today, to trust your inner voice, trust the intuition, trust the Holy Spirit, and start to speak up for yourself. It's okay to do that. It's okay to have a voice. It's okay to say, you know, hey, I'm not going to do that because something doesn't feel right. And not even that you need to give an explanation to a person. You know, you really don't. You can just simply say, no, I'm not going to do that. And that's it. You don't need to go on this whole long, down this whole winding path of why and blah, blah, blah. No, 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 you don't have to explain yourself. You really don't. And I had to learn that. I had to learn that. And that's what I hope you get from this video. If something doesn't feel right for you, go ahead and speak up for yourself in a way that there is kindness on your lips at all times, but you're still standing firm in your decision and in your belief, and you're not being influenced by what other people need and want. So that is our video for today. I'm sorry I started off laughing, but my daughter just came in and I just had to say I'm starting this video because she would have kept messing with me. And I don't think I even introduced myself. My name is Shena Major, and I help people heal from unhealthy relationships so they learn to love themselves. I didn't love myself for a long time. I really didn't, but I do today. I do today. And I wrote a book called You Can Heal, and it takes you through the 7 pillars of discovering you that I ended up creating. One night at like 2 in the morning, I just wrote the whole outline out, and it's everything that I did to help me get to where I am. So the book outlines the course, and I think it's a pretty good book. If you read it, leave me a comment and let me know what you think. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and do tuck-in time now. So hopefully you'll check that out tomorrow if I've got on this same little cute frock, okay? All right, you guys, always remember that true healing begins with self-love. Why? Because God is love and He lives on the inside of you. We'll talk soon. Bye.